That's cool. I'll kill myself.
So my apple pie is the tits, guys.
That shit came out amazing.
I don't even know how. Really just wanted to make a pie.
Scritchety scratch.
Seriously, I even made that motherfucking crust.
It was a butter crust.
It's pretty good.
It was just the right amount of just like crispiness.
I feel like every time I say I'm going to start working out or I'm going to start losing weight, I make things like apple pie and a whole entire dinner out of carbs.
Yeah.
And
every time I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do P90X again. And then I'm like, wait, did I just drink my 30th beer?
It's such a hard, slopey slide.
It's a slippery, slidey, slopies.
Slippity slide.
Speaking of sliding, we got to do some sort of winter sport. We got months left. It's cold as shit right now. It's going to snow.
Okay, but here's my thing. So it's cold as shit, but there's nothing on the ground for us to do anything with.
It will snow. And here's the thing. The places that we go, like fucking Silver Mountain or whatever.
Yeah, but
there's snow up there right now.
It's
not man-made. That shit's real.
Here's my issue, though.
That shit is real.
There's two sides, and I kind of want to be on the other side because everyone's like, get a ski. Or skis. Fucking
I know everyone's
ski
like,
with
skis.
us. And I'm like, you know what? Go ski it on yourself. Because I don't want to go fucking skiing. I want to snowboard. I don't know why. It's because everyone wants me to get skis that I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
I know.
Fuck off.
I'm going to get 2 snowboards on my feet.
Yeah. Yeah. See, just to be a defiant little asshole.
Just to be a dick.
Yeah. I have no desire. Well, I mean, and I do. I wanted to ski. But then too many people were like, ski.
Yeah, they say it just like that too. Like, you should really ski.
You should come skiing.
Oh, you like that, Brad? Well, you should try skiing. And here's what they don't tell you.
What did I say to skiing?
That shit is expensive.
Well, it's expensive as fuck. And
I was looking at cheap skis.
And I already have a snowboard. So
just to start, like, I mean, you can rent this shit and then spend $1,000 anyways, or you could buy it and spend $1,000 on the cheap shit.
I know.
And I'm not talking like, oh, just the skis. No, we're talking about a helmet. You got to buy warm, waterproof, dick-looking pants and boots.
I like the pants.
Goggles.
The pants are nice.
I just don't like the sound of them. Everything's all plastic sounding. I want to be like old school, like just wool tights.
It's
wool.
Baked. Wool on wool action.
And a snowbird.
You'd look like a freak.
Probs.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just have no desire for it now. Yeah, I'm going to go snowshoeing this year. Fuck skiing or snowboarding. Snowshoeing.
Is your phone still on?
No.
Is it my phone? My phone's... Don't fuck with me like that.
Man, I'm great.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you hear that interference or is it just me?
Is that?
No, it's like... You know what it sounds like when it starts distorting the microphone? It could be your rocking chair. I
think it's my rocking chair.
Sounded like distortion.
This has been 5 minutes of audio check with Marty.
Well, I'm looking at the 40 hertz here, and it's just peaking a little bit over 2,000K, and I'm going to compress the signal.
I'm sorry, you guys. This podcast is all over the place.
You know what? Like it's ever fucking on a spot.
It stays on track for the most part. Sometimes I get a little ahead of myself.
You know, the way I look at it.
Bit me.
Something bit me.
Either that or my skin's stretching and the skin is itching.
I'm just here for color commentary.
Color commentary.
Yeah. You're the premise. I'm like, Mexican kids.
I know I am the star. All I need is a microwave right here so I can see myself in my reflection. Hi. Who woke up like this? You did.
Oh, shit balls.
My coworkers are starting to finally see the true me. It's been a year. It's been long enough.
That's good. Yeah.
It's been a little under a year, so, you know.
I think the real me's too inappropriate for any physical people.
So just dead ones or what?
I mean, like
Sagittarius, see? Fucking your true colors are coming out right now. It's taking you 9 years.
People just get me. No, if I go into environments, what am I, German? Environments. If I go to environments that facilitate and produce the character that is of me.
Yeah.
Like
That's
a
a
bar.
weird way for you to say that.
I can't speak, so fuck it. It's pissing me off.
So wait, you go into a bar?
If I go into a bar, I'm most likely going to find someone who's of like mind.
Yeah, that's true.
Or
Fair.
a music place.
Yeah.
Any place where there's
Well, that's
musicians.
fair. If I go into a brewery, I'm going to find someone that I like.
Right. If I walk into a church, I'm not going to find another weirdo like me unless they're like, I'm about to skip church, and I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, dude, let's get some beer.
I guess that's true, though. Like, if I go into Trader Joe's, I can get along with someone. I can pretty much go anywhere and get along with someone.
I can get along, but not be myself.
Oh, I can totally be myself.
No,
I'm
like-
more myself with strangers than I am with people who know me.
Because I find sometimes I'll slip and I'll swear and make like a weird reference. And it just either goes right over their head or they get uncomfortable. Like, well, you're swearing.
I always say something really
I'm like, well, you never heard the N-word before?
I can't think of it, but I did say something really inappropriate at work. And I remember everyone was like taken back by it, but then laughed because they were so shocked.
That's my favorite. By the way, that's my favorite thing in the whole world is when there's a moment of silence and then laughter. Oh, that's because there's that tension where you're just like, you could just like drown in it.
Well, I always take it too far. We've
You
known
do,
that for
yeah.
years, especially with people that I'm uncomfortable around. I will take it too far.
You'll go straight for the hardcore jokes.
Yeah. Like if I am uncomfortable in any way, it's like I just can't shut the fuck up. My mouth just keeps going.
It makes me laugh. It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always at weird times too. It's good. I like it. Fuck it. You know what? That's me. I'm 30.
I got it all figured out. I'm sorry.
I'm 30. Oh.
30 and 30.
30. I got 30 vision.
So we're going to go throw candy
looking
at
to me
kids
and you,
on
kid.
Halloween.
We are?
Yeah. So that's what we're going to do.
No.
We're
What?
going to throw candy at kids?
No.
Why?
We're going over to Martha's for chili. I'm making chili.
Right.
She
not
doesn't know
gonna-
it yet, but she's going to make cornbread.
Are we going to throw candy at kids?
No.
Why?
We're going to shoot kids with paintball guns.
Oh.
Total difference. And then
No
we're going to give
treats
them...
for you. Ta, ta, ta.
Well, we're going to give them candy after.
Oh,
My ear's doing that ringing thing.
cool.
It's going deaf. You can't hear out of this ear.
Oh, sweet. I should go to the doctor.
Right ear flat.
Ooh.
It's coming back.
Amanda's going deaf in one ear.
No.
That's her excuse. She's been setting this premise up for like a year now, and she's gonna milk this out for a few more years, and then eventually she's like, I'm deaf, and then she'll just ignore me, and then she'll just point to like one ear, like, no, remember, I'm deaf in one side.
You know what's fucked up is my great grandpa did that to my grandma, and yeah, I think it's hereditary. So, it's,
Being a bullshitter.
yeah,
That's hilarious.
he would always pretend like he couldn't hear. Well, okay, so he couldn't hear very well,
Right.
but then he would turn down his hearing aids, and
would
then he
do
would
that.
look at my grandma and put his hands up and point in his ears, or he just wouldn't even move. He wouldn't flinch or turn around or
That's
do
the best
anything.
thing to do.
And then she would yell, and then eventually it was, you gotta yell at him. And then I don't know why she's Jewish. She's fucking Mexican. She would be in the kitchen, and eventually everyone just stopped talking to him, and he would always write me little letters and let me know that he could hear just fine. He also spoke mainly Spanish, but we wrote back and forth and drew pictures on a whiteboard.
Is this Grandma Annie's husband?
Yeah, Grandma Annie's
Oh.
husband. Yeah, it was fun. She would turn on her music all crazy. He would just sit
awesome.
there while she cleaned and did shit.
I want to know more about your family's history because they go way back in Redlands time.
They do. You know who we should interview? We should interview my grandma.
Absolutely.
That would be fun.
She knows everything, especially about the Redlands and the Inland Empire.
You know what makes me happy? This is how much people love my grandma. She has such a great personality and she's so much fun that people that she has known since, what'd she say? She'd known this girl since high school and she had moved to Mexico. And she called her on it'd be her 80th birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah. So called her this last Sunday.
I can't believe she's 80.
I mean, 78. Sorry. She's 78.
Oh, yeah.
She started going back in time. So she doesn't look 80 or 78.
She looks great.
She looks maybe 60.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's legit.
so great genes, really. I mean, no wonder I'm so pretty. Oh my God. I found out. So
She has green eyes, huh? Mm-hmm. She's dark skin and green eyes.
she's gorge.
All the flavors of the world.
She got flavors.
Flavors.
But so her friend called her and then she has she had a bunch of birthday cards. Like she gets so many every year and I love it. Cause you would go with my grandma to Stater Brothers when my grandpa used to work and be a butcher at. And I remember every time she would take me to Stater Brothers or JCPenney or Macy's, basically I ran her errands with her when I was younger. And
That's what you do with your grandparents.
she would run into someone everywhere. Like she could probably find someone she knew in every aisle. No joke. In any store. She definitely.
See, my dad
She's a
has
social butterfly.
My dad has the same thing. Like everywhere we go, like in Redlands,
Mm-hmm.
someone will run into him, but they're like, "You used to kick my ass, man."
Everyone's always so sweet to my grandma. My grandma's always helped someone in some weird way, and then
Yeah,
just
she's so
fucking-
sweet.
I love her. I miss her.
I know, I miss them too.
Sucks. Every time I talk to her, I almost cry.
I know. I can hear it in both your voices. They put her on speakerphone, and I can hear Amanda. She's like, "Well, I miss you," and she's like, "I miss you too." I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna be just a tear fest here in a
It's
minute.
the Mexican in us. We can't help it. There's a Mexican in us that doesn't allow crying, and then there's the other Mexican that just can't stop weeping.
Yeah,
That's it's
Yeah.
like a fucked up.
both of those come from the same place.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry.
And then you cry. And you weep.
For days.
You just.
My eyes are raining.
I wonder what this holiday season's gonna be like, because I remember last Christmas. Remember, I got on the couch, or no, it was Thanksgiving. I got on the couch and I watched every single sad '90s movie with Sandra Bullock in it
Yeah.
that I could, and I just sat there and cried.
That's so fucked up.
But not really cried, like
No,
sad.
no, it's just like,
But it was like I wanted to watch the movie because I knew it would make me cry.
yeah, you wanted a girl cry.
Yeah, so I was like, well, I guess it's gonna be one of those days. I watched one, couldn't stop watching them.
Just couldn't stop.
Yep. It starts with while you were sleeping. That's my favorite.
Yeah, it does start with that one. You always start with that.
Yeah, and then You've Got Mail
Yeah,
is another one I
like that
watch.
one. I like that one a lot.
What's the other one?
Some with Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, that one's good too. What is that one?
So stupid.
It takes you to make things go right. Where they're like, it's got
Okay.
Betty White in it.
Amanda loves early 2000 films. Doesn't matter what it is. Early 2000. Sweetest Thing.
Oh, I love that movie. That's another one. Yeah, love that. My sister actually took me to see that in theaters when I was really young, and I probably shouldn't have watched it. It was probably really inappropriate for me. But I remember I went with my sister, did not understand any of the jokes, and then she was cracking up. And some of them I understood, but I was like, this is beyond me. But I knew I liked them, and I thought they were funny. And then now I watch that movie all the time, and then it makes me cry because I miss my sister.
Oh, man.
It's good stuff. Now and Then. That's another one.
Did you ever
That's a
like
good summer